Hey, all of my infinite beings and friends. Welcome back. It's a morning for you and me. And today, guys, we're going to be talking a little bit about reflecting on the past. Sometimes when life comes at us, we sit there and we wallow in it, right? We sit there and we let our past consume us because we're so worried about what if this happened, or what if this happened, or I should have did this, should have said that, should have acted this way, I shouldn't have acted that way, right? And when those things come to us, at first, we don't realize it, right? Because most of the time, when we're replaying something over and over and over in our heads, it's because it's the first time we've most likely experienced this thing. Or you've possibly experienced it multiple times, and yet you just don't get it. Let me explain that. It may have hit a bit of a puzzle button on you right there, okay? So what I mean by that is, for so long, I've had experiences where I've had severe anxiety, and where I will play just about everything that's almost ever happened in my life over and over and over and over in my head. And the thing is for me, on my end, it's like I never noticed it until it popped up again, right? So I think of it kind of like in a sense of troubleshooting, right? You never know the solution to something until you've already experienced it, right? So if there's a troubleshooting issue, right? You have an error that you've never seen before, right? You got that error that you're like, what the fuck? This is not supposed to happen. You know it's not supposed to happen, right? And you're like, what the fuck do we do now, right? What do we do now? How do we fucking fix this, right? The only way to fix it, right, is to troubleshoot it, right? To go through it, right? To go through the process, test it out, right? You go through these experiences just the way you do in life, right? Life is just like one big troubleshooting puzzle, right? To where you have to sometimes on the first try, you'll fix it, right? Sometimes it happens that way, right? You get in, you're like, oh, it was just that. Okay, I got that, right? It was just resetting the TV. Oh, I got that. We fixed that. That was easy, right? But then there's other times where the first time doesn't work, right? And then the second time doesn't work, right? And then the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, and maybe even the 8th time doesn't work. But that 9th time, or maybe even that 10th time, you finally figure it out. But without trial and error, we never understand or get the solutions to the problems that we're being faced with. And that's what I mean by referencing our past, right? Is because a lot of us, we just look at it like it's a problem instead of looking at it as a way to find a solution. A lot of us get so wrapped up in what the issue is itself, instead of looking at the situation and looking at it as if, I've been through this situation before. Wait, let me think about this, right? Let's think about how should I fix this issue, right? It's just the Spirit's trying to tell you that, hey, there's something here that you're missing. There's something here that's not clicking to you, but I need it to click. So we're going to just keep going and going until you realize that the answer's been there all along. And, guys, I didn't want to talk too long, but, I just felt like I needed to say that. I just felt like I know someone needs to hear that. I know there's someone somewhere who's going through everything and just looking at it as if everything is falling apart, because I've been there. And looking at it as if, why me? Or looking at it as if your whole life is a big misunderstanding, or your whole life is a bunch of chaos and an outbreak. But it's not. Life is a series of literally tests and challenges that you just literally have to go through. And in order to be a certain type of person, or in order to be a certain type of you have to understand the things that you're being given. And sometimes that one issue that you had in the beginning or in the past, you may get that exact same issue, but it may just be switched around. It may just be different. It may look different. It may appear different to you. It may present itself as something different, but if you really look at all the pieces and you put them together, those are all the same puzzle pieces. Instead of looking at it the same way you looked at it before when you first had that issue, right? Instead of looking at it like, damn, okay, well, I went through the same shit. Why do I gotta keep going through this? Why do I gotta keep doing it? It's because you're just not getting it. But it's okay. It's okay. Nobody gets everything on the first try. Yeah, there's gonna be some people who will. But no one ever always gets it on the first try. I'm gonna tell you that. It depends on the thing, right? Because maybe that person who got it on the first try for this thing won't get it on the first try for the next thing. Because no one's perfect. What I mean is just that we all need to look at the past as a solution to our future, to our present, so that we know that we tried this before. Why the fuck are we gonna try this again if it didn't work? All right, well, let's do it this way. Okay, well, we tried that. Now that didn't work. This didn't work. Okay, well, let's try it this way, right? Put the pieces together. Make that puzzle piece whole. Right? Looking at the past is good, but only when you're not carrying it on your back. Having the past in that filing cabinet at your house, organized, alphabetical, so you know when you need this thing, that you can go back into that filing cabinet and pick it up. But you're not carrying all that past on your back. You're not carrying all that original frustration with you currently, right? Because you're learning from it, right? You're going to pick up those pieces and be like, oh, I know where to put this. Okay, oh, I know where to put this. Oh, yeah, let's go here. Oh, shit, I done figured it out, right? And you figure it out, and sometimes, right, that anxiety can sometimes get the best of us, right? Because we got that second, that inner self, right, that the darkness who wants to, mess with your mind, right? Nah, they don't know what they talk about. This is not the same thing. This is something completely different. This is something you've never experienced before. Get frustrated. Get angry. Fuck the world. Fuck everyone else that's around you. Get this shit done, right? But you can say, fuck the world. Don't be happy. What you gotta be happy for? This shit is tearing your life apart, right? And that's the thing, is that if you allow the darkest parts of your anxiety or the darkest parts of your past bring you back down instead of elevate you from where you were, instead of putting you back at that same level, then you'll be there forever. You'll be in that mindset forever. You'll be in the past forever until you learn, until we all learn. Not just, I'm going to put myself into this as well, because there are times where I have to look at myself and be like, yo, what are you doing, bro? You got this. You can do this. You've experienced these things before. And even if you haven't, you know someone else who has. And that's the thing, is we forget the people that are around us. You know, a lot of the time we forget those that are around us who have also had experiences, right? And that's where we all have to be willing to learn and be open, right? Because maybe something in someone else's past will be something that you're actually taking on in your present future, right? And like I said, it's great to look into the past when you're not carrying the past with you. Like, I know I can go on and on and on and on and on, okay? But I'm gonna leave that right there. Listen, guys, listen, talk to me. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I want to be thankful for anyone who has subscribed to me, who has liked, commented, shared, and subscribed. I truly appreciate everything that everyone has ever done. Just please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I want to hear you guys' opinions on the things that I say, the things that I mention. What do you feel about this? What do you take from this situation? Talk to me. But all right, guys. Peace, love, and inspiration. And we out.